Okay, for list items we can mention the images also. Where is it? In CSS list CSS. Okay, here one more another list is there. For list items we can mention the image types list items. So this is the image. Okay, right marks are any we can assign the list item types for images also. So dotted image or right mark image or cross image. Okay, like these images we can mention the for list items. For this you need to use list style image property to assign the image to the list items. So here I have taken one more another list and id ul1 and here written css style ul slash ul1. Okay, another list with id ul1. For this list style image is url of okay right dot png. So if you run this example, so right marks right image is display for all images, all list items. So this is yesterday I forgot that list style image property you need to use. And one more is a next concept, center align div content. Suppose okay, Cybersys website is there. If you want to develop okay one web application like this, total content is in center align and left and right there is a some gap. Okay, left side some gap and right side also gap is there. So you want to develop application like this in center align, so you need to use div tag and write some css properties to align the center div and right side some gap and left side some gap. So for this we'll do an example. Doc type html html head section and body. So take one div element, okay, div closing tag. So for this div take id attribute, define id for my div. Okay, and paste some content, any content. So like this you can paste. Okay, so we can take some content from here, paste this content in development. So and write css properties to display this div in center align. Use style element. In this style element you need to apply css styles. Okay, id based on id selector we are writing first of all need to apply background color for div light gray. Okay, light gray color background and div height HEI height 500 pixel and width is some 300 pixel. And next, here margin property, one more new property, margin and auto. I will explain what is margin in next class. And position is absolute. And next, top 0% and right 0% and left 0%. So save this file, center lndiv.html. Save this in this form. .html. So here center lndiv is there. Run this form. So div is in central line, and you can mention width for div. You can arrange based on your content. 100% is full width, and you can mention in percentage. Okay, 70%, and height is 500 pixels. Width is 70% and height is 50 pixels. So like this, you have to align the center div. After that, you can place another elements like logo and menu and remaining content and slider. So all these things in inside div. So inside div, you have to mention all the elements. So, and one more concept is here in cybersys.com, 3 divs is there. So you want to design some boxes using div element. You want to design some CSS boxes. Okay, write some CSS properties like background color and box width. Okay, and margin and padding. So use these CSS properties to implement like these boxes. For the CSS boxes is to display some content in separate. Here we need to use content, some CSS properties, content and padding and border, and next margin. So use these CSS properties to implement some CSS boxes like div boxes. Okay, like this. So for this, write CSS same like center div, but some difference is there. And background color is light gray, and width is just 30%, and height only 300. And next, remove the CSS properties. Padding top, padding top 30 pixel, top align, and padding right also 30 pixel, padding left also 30 pixel, padding bottom also 30 pixels. And next, border property. Okay, border color, okay, navy border or blue color. And next, border style, solid, and border width 2 pixels. So use these CSS properties to implement boxes, boxes.html. Okay, run this example. The CSS box is displayed like this. So padding is the gap between content and element. Padding is content and element, gap between content and element. So see here, left side padding is 30 pixel, top side padding is 30 pixel, and right side padding is 30 pixel, and box div height is 300 pixels. Okay, see this div padding top. We can increase the padding top, the gap between content and div element. Okay, and the padding right also you can increase or decrease the value. Okay, see the change here, padding and padding right, padding left. So just we can change like this. The padding gap between content and element, and margin is uh, clears an area outside the border. Outside the border, outside the border, but there is no margin property, we did not use. And we can assign margin property also. Margin left 20 pixel. So see this left side margin is increasing. Okay, we can arrange the some particular div position using margin property. Okay, where you want to display that particular div, use margin property to arrange the position, and here in this example we have written padding top, right, left, bottom. Okay, and bottom border color, border style, border width. So this is the not professional way to write CSS properties. So we have shorten property in CSS, only padding. So there is no padding top, right, left, bottom. So you just use only padding property and apply top, right, left, bottom values in single padding shorten property. So first value is padding top and space right value and 30 pixel, and next bottom value 30 pixel, and next left 30 pixel. So we can remove this. Okay, just only use padding property and apply four values, padding right to, okay, left to, top or bottom, like this. The order is first one is top, second one is right, third one is bottom, fourth one is left side. And here border also use only border property. These are called shorten properties. Border width 2 pixel and color blue and solid style. Solid means line. So this is the professional way to write the CSS properties. In real time also you should use padding and border properties like this. Don't use padding right to padding left to, like that. If you want to apply different styles, different padding width, you can apply here only. Okay, and margin also shorten property 20 pixel top and 40 pixel right and 40 pixel bottom and 40 pixel left side. So this box is displaying this margin, okay, in this area. Okay, the box is moved to, so using margin property we can arrange the position for any div element. If you want to implement one more div side by side like this, just use float property. Okay, float left, float left, and one more div. So same. Okay, if you want to display side by side divs, you can use same styles and two divs. You have to take two divs and same styles. Use float left property to display side by side. If you remove this float property, okay, see what happened. Okay, the divs are displaying one by one. If you put float property float left, divs are displaying side by side. So like this you need to implement CSS boxes. And one more CSS concept is border styles. Okay, border styles. Using border property, okay, first of all we need to learn about background property. Background. Using background property, you can set the background color, background image, okay, or background position for any element. So here we have 5 types of background properties is there. First one is background color. Second one is background image, and third one is background repeat, and fourth one is background attachment, and next fifth one is background position. So these are the 5 types background types. The first one is we need to use apply background color for any element. Suppose we have one paragraph or div element. To apply this, apply the background color for this paragraph. Use background color property and color name, or use color code. Doctype HTML, and next head section, body. Okay, in body section we have one div element, and sample content. Okay, using ID selector or class selector you can apply CSS styles. My div class, and write styles for this. Use style element, style, and dot my div class is the class name, and background property, background color. So in real time you must and should use color codes only. Don't use red color or black color or blue color, okay, or light gray. So like that we have color codes is there for HTML. Okay, you have to know about color codes. Okay, HTML color codes. We have number of color codes is there. So use this color code to apply particular color. Okay, ash, and there is some number for any color, and I'm applying here this color background, and use ash, and height 300 pixel, and width also 300 pixels. So the div is height 300, width 300, and background color is this color code. Okay, background.html. So use this link to know the color codes. So practice all these colors. Okay, run this example. So the color code is okay. The color is applied based on this color code, and height of the div and width of the div and some content. So using background color, we can apply background color, and second one is background image. Here we have one more div element, and here use id div image is the id. Sample content here, sample content hash div image. Use background image property. Okay, background image property, and use url of, in this url we need to pass background image path. Okay, here I have images in pictures folder. Okay, copy this path and paste here, and background image name also penguins.jpg, and div image height and width also. For this div image height and width. So save this and run the example. The background is color is not applied. Fail to load resource. So there is some problem from loading this location. So copy this image, here create one image folder and paste that image. In CSS folder only there is a image folder. So take images folder name and penguins.jpg. Save this. Background image. There is no background image. Already image folder is there. Images, image folder name. Div image based on id selector, background image. అప్లై అవ్వట్లేదు. Only background property. Okay, see this background property is applied here when you use no repeat. Okay, no repeat. So if you remove this, background is not displaying, so now it is displaying. Okay, now it is okay. So just use background and URL. Okay, background URL, image folder and packages.jpg. So to apply the background image, and this image want to no repeat this image, use no repeat value for this, and that's it, background. So use this background property and to apply background images. And next one is background repeat and image and color is completed, and background attachment. For this background attachment, same one div and image, div image 1 and take same image styles, image 1 and background image URL of penguins.jpg and background no repeat, and use background attachment property, background attachment fixed. So this background image is fixed for this development. Okay, this is the div height and width. There is no height and width for div, so normal height and width is there. If you want to apply total body background image, write styles for body element and next body no repeat. Okay, we can take a image path from here and next desert dot jpg and next background width, background size property, background size is 100%. So run this. So you can take this image, copy and paste here. Just modify the image folder path. So background image is displayed for total development. So if you remove this no repeat property, so the image is repeated. So remove no repeat and background size 100%. So background is image is repeated. So actual image size is up to here. From here displaying second time. So the image is repeating. So use this background size and no repeat property to no repeat the image. And next CSS margin property. Okay, the margin properties are used to generate space around elements. Okay, to generate space around an element. So here margin top and margin right, margin bottom, margin left. So 4 properties is there to apply the space around the elements. Use only CSS margin shorten property. Okay, shorten property margin only, and top first value is top 20 pixel, and second is right value 30 pixel, and bottom value is 40 pixel, and left side value 50 pixel. So we need to apply margin shorten property. So already explained margin property in center align div. Okay, our CSS boxes. Okay, there is a margin property, and margin left top side is 20 pixel. Okay, 40 right side, and 40 bottom, 40 left side. So the margin is, see this, you can see here margin 20 and 40, top is 20 pixel. Okay, see here, and 40 is right side, 40 bottom, 40 left side. So you can change the values here. Okay, like this you can change the padding margin style also. In margin properties generate the space around element, and there is no background color for margin property. And next to CSS border styles. Border styles. Using border styles, we can specify the what kind of border you want to display for any HTML element. Like for example, one div element. Take one div element. For this div element, we need to specify some border. So here, to apply the border for any element, there is a number of border styles is there. Like solid border, and dotted border, and dashed border, and double, and groove style, and ridge, and inset, and outset. So these are we have 8 types of border styles available to apply border styles to any HTML element. So solid is display some just a single line, and dotted display border dotted styles, and dashed is the dashed border style, and double is the double border style. Double lines will appear, and groove, ridge, insert, and outset as 3D border styles. So we'll do an example. Doc type HTML, body, div element, okay, sample text, take id for div element. So this is div id div1 and apply style style element. In this style element write CSS styles for div1 and here border style. Here we have border style, already explained border shorten property, okay, border and 2 pixel and a solid border, and next blue color border. Okay, just it will display just a single line border. Okay, borders.html form. Run this example. So the border will display like this. Okay, single line border. Take one more div. The div id is 2 hash div2 and border is 2 pixel and dotted border and blue color border. Save this and run. Okay, dotted border is appeared here. Use line break and div id is 3 and next border 2 pixel border dotted dashed border and same blue color. So if you run this example, so dashed border is appeared here. And next div id is 4 border 2 pixel border and solid dotted dashed and double border style and blue color. Okay, you will see this based on border width. Okay, 4 pixel border. Okay, you can see the border like a double border. And next fifth one is grow border style. Div 5 border 2 pixel okay, grow border and blue color same. So these grow inside to outside are 3D border styles. If we increase the border width, you can see the 3D style. Okay, so you will see the 3D border style. And one more is sixth type, ridge border style. Div 6, border and 14 pixels, same ridge border and blue color. Okay, this is reverse for grove styles. Okay, ridge opposite for grove. And next seventh type is inset border, 14 pixels, same, and inset and blue color. Run this example. Okay, inset. The 3D styles is displayed inset, and you can see the difference for these three styles. Okay, grove, ridge, and inset. Offset is opposite for inset styles. Div 8, border 14 pixel and outset blue color. Border, there is no colon. So outset is opposite to inset styles. So these are the 8 types of borders available in CSS. And use border sharpen property to apply the borders. Okay, and if you want to apply different styles for different sides, like top side border style different, right side border style different, and left side and top side also different. So take one more div 9, id is 9. Here I want to apply div border styles, top side different border style, okay, left side border different style, right side different. Border top, border top style, okay, double border, and border right style is solid, border bottom style is dotted, border left style, the left style is dashed border, and border width is 4 pixels. Okay, you can see here top is double lines, and right side is solid. Okay, see this top style double line, and right side is solid, and bottom dotted, and left side is dashed border, and border width 4 pixels. You can increase the border pixel like this. So we can apply different size for different border styles also. And these are the important concepts. For today, practice all these concepts like border